Hey, it's Tess. I just thought I'd go live, gonna work it backwards a little bit and get on here a little earlier during the day. Today I'm gonna talk about a couple of things, and one is a friend of mine recently posted the 4 agreements, which is Don Miguel Ruiz or something like that, but I've always liked those 4 quotes, and I'll talk about those 4 quotes, but also talk about them in something that I'm doing right now, which is studying. And it's not, what I was trying to do is just simply complete some appointments for the insurance companies, but on this one, I have a lot of training that needs to be done. And I was all excited. I thought I was really close to the end of it today. And I took this quiz and I'm like, this quiz seems like way too easy. I think I'm missing something here. And what ended up happening is it opened up a whole nother section. And it looks like it might be a new requirement for my state that is going to require a 4-hour exam. Now, when they give you 4 hours, that doesn't mean it takes you 4 hours to take the exam, because when I took my life license last summer, it was like 2 hours for that exam. But, if you studied and you're ready, I think I was done in just about an hour, right around an hour. But a 4-hour exam, that means it's pretty in-depth and it's about annuities, and that's something serious. But what it also tells all you guys is that I'm very serious about what I'm doing right now. I want to be able to help people with the infinite banking process so that I am skilled, and my skills will get stronger every day, but I'm around a team of people that will be able to be resources for me as I continue to learn, so that I can provide the best possible product for all of you, because I know what it's done for me in the past 5 years, and I want to see that help other people as well. But it just made me laugh because I was all excited. I thought I was done. Exam's over with. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That exam was way too small. And it opened up a whole new section. But I'll find out if the appointments, because this training wasn't listed as a requirement to get the appointment. So I don't know if things changed. So I'll find out, do I need to get this completed before I can get the appointment done, or vice versa? But in any case, that is, to me, when it tells you have to do education, I take that seriously, because that provides me with the tools to help people in a better way than I would have been able to if I didn't. I've always taken that very seriously. I don't try to find the easy way out. I try to study and get it done and move forward from there. But I really wanted it done before I go to a think tank soon, so I'll just have to see how this goes. But I will talk about the 4 agreements, which is Don Miguel Ruiz, I think is what it's Ruiz or something like that. But it popped up today and I had forgotten about it. But I think that his 4 agreements, the 4 things that actually create a better life, are something that we should all kind of think about. And the first one is, be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth. And I think for all the way around in this world, we would do better if we did that. I think too often we're looking for shortcomings in somebody else instead of ways to help each other. And my phone is saying slow connection, so we'll see how this goes. I'll try to be quick with this live tonight. But I think being true to your word and trying to follow through on what you say what you mean and mean what you say, I think that's important for all of us. And I think it just makes life easier, because then people know they can count on you, they can trust you. The number 2 rule, finishing. Oh, good. It looks like I'm back, so I better talk quickly. So the first 2 rules are number 1, be impeccable with your words. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Number 2, don't take anything personally. Often we look at what somebody else says and we don't understand that it's not about us, it's about them. And when we internalize it personally, we carry a pain. Doc V actually said this, that if you allow what others say to hurt you, you're just taking a hypodermic needle and injecting poison into your own veins. They're living their truth. It's not personal to you. So that's why sometimes you just have to let them go, because it's their truth. It's not yours. The third one is don't make assumptions. That kind of goes hand in hand with don't take things personally. If you make assumptions, you don't have all the facts. And when you make those assumptions, you go down the wrong path. And I've seen it in my life, and I know others have seen it in their lives. So find the courage to ask questions and express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can, and understand that when you make assumptions, it's back to that old saying, you make a butt out of you and me, and you really don't want to do that, because people are really geared towards trying to move their life forward. It's not that they're trying to take a personal thing to you, or if they are, that's their own issue, and let them deal with that karma later. If you stay true to who you are, it'll allow you to move forward. And then the last one is, to the best of your ability, always do your best. And these are all things, these 4 rules that are out of this book, the 4 agreements, which is Don Miguel Ruiz, R-U-I-Z, is believe what his last name is. I think these are all really good ones just for the basic principles of life. Mean what you say and say what you mean. That means being impeccable with your words, speaking with integrity. You may not always get it right, but you're trying to come to it from a place of being right. Don't take anything personally, because we're all trying to move our own lives ahead forward. It's not a personal attack to you. It just may be that you misunderstood or they misunderstood. Then don't make assumptions. Why? For this very reason I just mentioned. When you're making assumptions, you're assuming that you were even on their mind when something happened, and 9 out of 10 that you just weren't. And then the last one is always do your best, because when you're always doing your best, there are no regrets. It's like right now I'm laughing because I really wanted this one appointment done today, and I will have to find out, because I think the education is important. It wouldn't be appointed if it wasn't needed. Now, this idea that it might be a 4-hour exam is kind of funny. Granted, I do realize that it probably won't take me 4 hours to get through the exam, but it must be pretty in-depth if they wouldn't have a 4-hour exam, because my life license was only 2 hours. But I will get through that, and I'll find out. If my appointment needs to wait until that's completed, then that's okay. I'll just keep plugging on it till I get it done. But that is also, and for me, being as skilled as I can be to help people, and being around an environment or a campfire that will allow me to provide the tools I need as I help people learn what I've learned in the past 5 years about taking control of your financial future, and utilizing what Jim Harbaugh, I love to talk about him because I'm a Michigan girl, but Jim Harbaugh was paid in these policies that I've learned and that I currently have 3 myself of. He was paid in them, and he was paid utilizing this in 2016 and 2017. So for me, that kind of makes me say, something I need to learn and know and share with people, because if he sees the value in it and I see the value in it, how many other people can we help in this journey? But I know my phone has been fading in and out. I think it's time to call the internet people out again, which might be good, because as I said the other day, this desk is moving over there under the window, so that when you look behind me, it'll be a bookshelf instead of my security cameras. So things are going to shift around a little bit as I re-gear and work towards a new way of working, which is what I've been doing for a couple of years. But my book that was recently out, thank you for everybody who has purchased it. And if you haven't purchased it, please reach out and grab a copy and give me a review. But that kind of went up to the point that I did leave the W-2 world, and probably the next book will be about this transition, because there's a whole new way of life for me. I went from being a person behind a desk to a person that's trying to come front and forward facing, so that I can help you all as you learn something that I myself, even after 30 years in the industry, didn't know until very recently. So my desire is to help more people, the everyday person, in these next phases of my life. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I see Ruth on. I hope there's some news very, very soon. She's waiting for some news. I won't give away her secrets, but she's waiting on some news, and we're all praying it's quick, smooth, and here before you know it. And for the rest of you, I wish you the very best. And remember, I'm here. All you have to do is reach out. I will get you the information to learn more about this infinite banking policy that I've gotten involved with, that Jim Harbaugh has been utilizing, Disney, McDonald's, all of them. I've got like videos I can show you. I can talk to you about it. And then I can get you into free strategy calls and help you to take new steps in your life. So please always feel free to reach out to me, because I do truly enjoy helping people. And that is kind of what has been a driving force between me taking the changes that I have in my career, is because sitting behind a desk for 30 years, I just didn't have that same connection with people. And I like to see things happen great for people. So thank you for being here. Have a beautiful night. And remember, mean what you say and say what you mean. Don't take things personally. Don't make assumptions, because there's usually a lot of stuff behind it that we don't know. and always do your best. And if you follow those three things, you'll probably find that life gets just a little bit easier. We're still going to have roadblocks, but it might just get a little bit easier. So thank you guys for being here. And like I said, Ruth, I'll pray for quick, smooth, easy, and great news very, very soon. And for all the rest of you, that's my same wish for you. You may have a different magical moment coming up, but for all of us, I want to see the magical moments happen and move us forward in life. So if you want to learn more about the infinite banking process, please reach out to me. I've got a video that I can reach out to you. I've got Chris's YouTube channel, and I've got all the information I've acquired in 5 years that I'm willing to share, and then we can get you into next steps. So thank you. Have a beautiful night, and we'll talk soon. If I can shut off the phone.